February's edition of Beloved, my monthly favourite series. Oh, do I always feel like an old popey man, like, cheers. Today I'm drinking coffee with almond milk. Every so often I get some comments saying, Lucy, you shouldn't drink almond milk, please pick a more sustainable one. And I would, but I'm allergic to oat, and soya makes my mouth really, really itchy. So unfortunately no more soy milk or yoghurt for me. But, yeah, that's why I drink almond. I know it's not great for the planet, but better than cows? Right then, let us talk about what I have loved this February. I never talk in person in the mornings because, like, I don't know anyone that I can talk with. Sorry, I've just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But, you know, I don't see anyone in the mornings. So when I start talking, I'm like, wow, my voice sounds like I just woke up. This one won't be that concise, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's start by talking about skincare. I love an oil. A face oil is important to me, but I do find them hard, you know? I think I've got 3 at the moment that I've opened one, tried it, been like, I've got to use it up, but which is why I really, really like this particular oil. I wasn't going to open a third oil, but then these Oskia, what are these called? Super C Smart Nutrient Beauty Capsules came into my life. They are in these little biodegradable pods like this, so they're perfect for travel. So initially I brought them skiing so that I could obviously like oil my face, especially considering skiing beats up your face. It is so cold. And do you know what? I really, really like them. As well as using them for travel, I also use them when I just want a vitamin C boost on my face. The oil is, I want to say sheer. It doesn't have that real heaviness to it that some oils do. And it also doesn't like smell fragranced. I don't know if it is fragranced, it might be. It doesn't have ingredients on here, but it definitely smells like vitamin C product, but it doesn't smell like perfume. So yeah, when I want to use one, I break it open. It's these little heart-shaped capsules, and then I do it over a sink because I'm a messy bitch, and then I put it on my hands and pat it all over into my face after I've toned but before I've moisturized. I use them as part of like a more in-depth, longer skincare routine, and I always feel good in the morning. I don't have like residue on my face. It's just nice. Now we move to hair care. So there are 3 products I've been using in my hair pretty much religiously after I wash and style, and you saw one of them last time, which was the Dry Texture Foam by Way. Good words. Now I've got 2 more products that I put in my hair. No, this is not true. I've got 1 more product that I put in my hair and 1 that I put on my body and sometimes in my hair. So the one that I always put in my hair is the Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil Primer. I think this is the thing that has improved the quality and the feel of my hair so intensely the past month. Like, I genuinely play with my hair and I touch it and I think, wow, like this is soft and smooth and feels really, really healthy. I don't quite know what the miracle ingredient is in this. I don't know why it works the way it does, but my goodness, I really like it. I also use the Bumble Invisible Oil Shampoo and Invisible Oil Conditioner at the moment. I got them in a set of 3. They're great. As per usual, everything mentioned in this video is cruelty-free. Woo, good shit. Then we move on to an oil. Oil in my hair. And my hair is already quite greasy and quite heavy, so sometimes an oil is just But what I found that is okay in very small doses, is the Way Rose Hair and Body Oil. I am more likely though to use this on my body. Oh my god, it just smells heavenly. Now's the time where I cue the smelling. It just smells really good, and on top of that, it just like adds a lightweight moisture. I tend to, in fact, let me grab it. If anyone wonders what my slightly eczema skin in winter likes or like enjoys or seems to enjoy, I use the Palmer's Cocoa Butter. I was going to show you this upside down because this is how I store it, but this is how it looks. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula, 24-hour moisture. It's just, I've used it for years. It's just so good. It's my go-to. It's drugstore, high street, affordable, really good. But sometimes my body doesn't want a heavy moisturizer. That's when I use this. Right, more coffee. Okay, now we go makeup. Also, I was meaning to mention, I'm thinking about making a video about my best picks for like high street, affordable skincare, cruelty-free skincare, of course, because it can be really challenging to find. While there are some things I typically recommend you spend more on and some things you spend less on, I still think it might be helpful to have a whole video of a whole skincare routine under £10 for each product. And like my absolute favourite picks that I think would work for everyone's skin. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Makeup. Let's talk about 2 products. Let's start with something that I got in the summer and I've been using for 8 months, I guess now. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Gasm Beauty Light Wand High Blush. Oh, this came in a press package, and I'll be honest, I just didn't think much of it. I tend to prioritise eyes and lips over any kind of other product on my face. I don't know why I'm like that. But yeah, so this has this spongy wand thing, and you, yeah. And you rub it across your cheek and then blend it in. I'll obviously do a cutaway of this. This is what it looks like just rubbed on, and then when you blend it in, it disperses out into this beautiful like glowy sheen, and you literally look like you've got the best skincare routine ever. You've just been on holiday to the Maldives and you are sun-kissed. I love that it's a cream product. I love that it's glowy without being full of glitter. I love that it's got precise application and that you can use it with your fingers. I think that's really important for stuff like this. If you're taking this on holiday, you don't want to bring a brush. I know it comes in a couple of colours. This shade is my favourite. This is Peach Gasm, which is basically the colour, if I ever use blush, I tend to go for a bright peach. It tends to agree with me best, especially as I have a lot of redness across here that I really try and conceal. I've gone a bit out of my comfort zone with my eye makeup today. That is because in the post, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I received the Glossier Sky Washes. I've kindly been given every colour. Thank you, Glossier. And yeah, I was buzzing. I would have ordered all of these anyway. But let me talk you through the ones I've tried. So these are the 2 that I'm wearing on my face today. One of them is called Terracotta, which is this one. And this one, I don't know what your name is. Pebble and Terracotta. I think they make a really beautiful match tonally. So I tried Pebble on its own yesterday. Not a huge fan of it on its own. It doesn't really show up on me, and that is saying something. I also put on way too much and it just dried a bit like chalky. However, today I tried the Terracotta shade. It's much darker on me, which is great. It means I can use less, and then I blended out the edges with a big fluffy brush, and then I added some of the Pebble on the inner third of my lid and then tapped and blended that out, and I think that makes a really nice colour combo. I think this looks okay. It might look awful on camera, but for a first go, I'm quite happy with it. And using less means I don't feel like my lids are chalky. I have like medium to oily lids, but dry skin. So I don't know where that makes me stand in terms of these. Maybe don't try them if you've got really dry eyelids. I would say normal eyelids to oily eyelids will really like these. Let me show you 2 things that I wore this month. I got excited for my birthday, let's put it that way. I had a vision for what I wanted to wear for my birthday. I did not end up wearing it because unfortunately the order I made at Reformation, nothing fit me. It was a painful £415 to leave my account and then return. But I did find some boots. If you've been watching me any longer than like a month and a half, you'll know that all I've been looking for in my wardrobe are some brown, like heeled boots. But specifically, I wanted that kind of snake print on them. I just had a vision. Picture the scene. I'm running around like a panicked gerbil around Selfridges, desperately stressed about what I'm gonna wear to my birthday. And then, magically, these guys appear. I went to the Office stand. Somewhere I never shop anymore is Office. I don't know why. But they had these and they're so perfect. They're exactly what I wanted. They're this kind of deep purpley brown, which means that they go with a lot of my pink tone stuff, which is just amazing, as well as anything that has brown in it, or like beige. Everyone knows my favourite colour. And they've got this wide, thin heel at the back, which actually means they're quite comfortable. I wore these the whole of my birthday. I went out at 7:30 and I came home at 2 and I was okay. They made me feel like my wardrobe's complete. When I found those boots, I also found another pair at Office, at Selfridges, in the sale. And I was like, I think I need these. I am not one for sale purchasing really at all, but I've made 2 sale purchases this month that I'm like, I did pretty well. These are the sale boots. These are, I just love these. They've got this pentagonal, no, maybe, pentagonal heel, I don't know, in this beautiful like marbled, browny, like coffee kind of colour. And then the black boots themselves, they are pointed. These are a lot less comfortable, I'll be very honest. I don't know why, because the heel is like bigger and chunkier. But yeah, these are a lot less comfortable, but they are so nice. I love them so much, and I will wear them so much in like a spring especially, but also summer. I think both pairs of boots would be very cute if you're doing like an autumn winter wedding, spring weddings, very sweet. But yeah, I'm just gonna look like a bad bitch in them, and that's my whole plan. I feel like my wardrobe is 20 times more coherent with those 2 pairs of boots in it. Let's move on. Let's talk about what I watched. So this month, the main thing that I watched and really enjoyed was Cheer. I loved how much of a deep dive it was into the psyche of all the characters, real people, but it's like what I want from a reality show. It was really good. Even if you're like me, where you don't really care about Cheer other than having watched 3 of the Bring It On films, it really was like, it resonated. I felt like I learned a lot. I felt like it was really accessible. Yeah, I mad enjoyed it. I just thought it was so much fun. Oh my god, I also saw Emma. If you're looking for a light-hearted, Bill Nye themed, like, period drama, Emma was really wonderful. I wouldn't describe it as my favourite period drama. Pride and Prejudice still has a very large place in my heart, but it has made me want to go watch Little Women now, which I still haven't seen. Okay, listening wise, I have listened to basically the same thing all month. I just haven't really clicked with anything that's been released lately. Justin Bieber's Changes is okay. Like, it's fine. There's one song that I've got really into. It's called Northside by Amalu. And I really love that song. I've been listening to that a lot. I love that it's got a little bit of garage in it, like towards the end. That's great. And they talk about working in Sainsbury's. So I love it. I also discovered my Discover Weekly playlist, which if you're on Spotify, you'll know you get served a new set of songs that you might like every week. As I've been feeling particularly uninspired by what I've been listening to, I checked it out and I was not disappointed. It was very good. So yeah, I'm going to listen to my Discover Weekly more and give in to Spotify's algorithm. Oh, also, Drake released 2 songs yesterday, and one of them, which is the Chicago Freestyle, I really, really love. Like, I really love that song. In terms of reading, I bring you News of Greyjoy. I finished Becoming. I'm an idiot. It takes me so long to read anything, but I finished Becoming. I don't have anything else to add to that. I've started... No, I do! Oh my god, wait. Guess whose parents bought her a Kindle for her birthday? That would be me. Thank you, parents. They bought me a Kindle Paperwhite. My dad drove to East Grinstead to get the blue one, which is so nice. He was like, I thought you'd be bored with black. I really appreciate it, so thank you, Pepper Moon. I mean, I haven't really used it very much, I can't lie to you. So I have to be honest, this one is not the quality of the one I had last time, which I think was like the really souped up one. Hannah gave it to me. So I don't actually know what type of Kindle it was. This one is slower, but ultimately, like, what are you doing that's fast on a Kindle? I really love it. I think it's great. I've downloaded Such a Fun Age, which I feel like everyone's reading right now, but it really appealed to me as a book, and I think it's set in New York, and I've just currently got in my head that I just really want to visit New York again. I really want to move to New York. I don't know why. It's just like in my head. I think it's the YouTubers I watch. I think because I watch Where I Live and I watch Elena Tauber and Tamar, if you follow her, she's amazing. So yeah, for some reason I'm mad inspired to be in New York. Anyway, that's a tangent. This book might not even be about that really. In terms of things I ate and drank, one thing stuck out, and that is the brunch I had in Lost in the Lanes in Brighton. So niche, I know, but it was just delicious. It was this like pulled beef hash thing. Oh my god. I haven't had an inventive, innovative, interesting brunch in ages. I feel like gluten-free brunch is just not that exciting. But this was amazing. The potatoes were so good. You could definitely make it vegan or veggie. It was just superb, and I was like blown away by it. I know it's not something you can purchase just in like an everyday thing, but it was really good. If you're in Brighton, head on down there. I feel like I should add, right, I might do like an online summary before I do what I did in real life. So I'm gonna add an extra section which is like things on the internet I enjoyed. I often mingle them in with music and TV and film, and it doesn't quite fit there, I don't think. I think internet culture is its own thing. So I guess what I stared at on my tiny phone. I've got my Instapaper up. If you don't have Instapaper, great app. I've got a couple of articles I read that I really enjoyed. One of them is about, it's in Vogue Business, and it's threatened by competitors, high street beauty is forced to evolve. Talks all about like the challenges the high street beauty is facing at the moment and like where it's going. I thought it was really interesting insight, and it actually had some stats and some analysis that I was not aware of, even though I kind of work in that space. I just realised the next article I'm going to mention is actually by the same author, so Siren, you're doing great. But it's called It's a War Zone, Why is a Generation of Rappers Dying Young? I find this really sad and really fascinating because it's just an epidemic and it sucks. Would recommend if you're into hip hop. Finally, an article that I'm sure a lot of you have read, which is My Ex-Boyfriend's New Girlfriend is Lady Gaga. It's by Lindsay Crusoe and it's in the New York Times. Oh my god, such a lovely, warming article about something that's so challenging to deal with, which is when your normal ex goes on to do something very much in the public eye. Yeah, I can't relate to it personally on the same level, but I did date someone who was somewhat in the public eye and it was challenging. Challenging at times. It was just a really lovely, interesting insight into what that experience has been like for her. So 2 videos I really enjoyed this month were from Sam and Maria and Alex from I Covertly. They're both about the overwhelm of social media. Alex's is a response to Sammy's. It really made me think about if I want to record something like that. I think I might. It's hard because I don't want to harp on about how difficult it is to be an influencer, specifically a YouTuber, because that's just not how it is. It's an amazing job, but with amazing jobs come incredible difficulties. Like the perks, when the perks are high, I feel like a lot of the time the lows are very low. It's balance, isn't it? The yin to the yang. But yeah, Sammy talks about how she's been struggling posting online, especially with regard to her daughter Indy, because Indy is a mega babe and obviously doesn't want to have constant commentary on like Indy's life. Like, she's a 3-year-old. And I think Alex also experiences the kind of commentary that Sammy does, as do I, as does every woman on YouTube basically. And yeah, she shared her thoughts and opinions after receiving a really bad message in her inbox on Friday, I think, last week. It made me feel a lot of things, and I really related to everything they said, and I'd really recommend that you give them a watch if you'd be interested in watching. It provoked me to do an Instagram Q&A afterwards, being like, what do you want to know about YouTubers? Like, ask the rude questions, because I just want to like share with you like what it's like, in case that helps you understand. Like, just things like, what are you doing when you're replying to emails? Like, who's emailing you? Stuff like that. So that's actually saved on my Instagram profile in a highlight. You can go check that out. I'll link it below. But yeah, I'd really recommend you watch both those gals' videos. Oh my God, so let's talk about the things that I experienced this month that made this month so lovely. So first of all, my birthday. Woo! I'm 25. I was really worried that as I got older, I'd just get increasing senses of dread, but actually, I'm pretty excited about being 25. I feel like 23 and 24 they were like fine. Like, there were good bits, but I was very stagnant. So I'm hopeful that 25 kicks me up the bum. Another lovely thing was I took an IKEA trip with Aviva. We're sorting some of the stuff in the house at the moment, and it was so much fun. I actually vlogged it, so that should be coming your way when I do a decorating video. And another video thing that's super exciting, I went down to Anna Newton's house to record the first episode of our new series, which will be either with you now or coming your way in a couple of days. It's called Nothing to Wear. It's a deep dive into a person I love's wardrobe, and I'm making it in collaboration with my friend Becca, who's just wonderful and amazing. So I'm absolutely buzzing for that episode. It's hopefully going to move into being not just influencers, but I wanted to start with someone that you guys were familiar with, that I adore. And yeah, I just want to show you people whose wardrobes you are really interested in. So if you are interested in seeing someone's wardrobe, let me know in the comments, because I will do my best to get them on the show. The day after my birthday, we went down to Anna's house and we recorded the video. It was so much fun. She's just an angel, like an absolute angel. So if you want to watch that, I'll either link it up here or it will be live very soon. So if you're watching this in 3 days' time, maybe there'll be a link. Okay, that's everything. Oh my God, we did it. Only 32 minutes later. She's got a lot to say when it comes to good things in her life. Why am I referring to myself in the third person? Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your favourites of February as well in the comments. Let me know who you'd like to see on Nothing to Wear. Let me know anything, really. I like a chat. And I will see you in my next video.